Hello, everyone! Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Jason. So, today we're going to make one of my favorite treats. I don't eat it a lot, though. It's really unhealthy, and I'm trying to lose weight. I got too much double chin. So, yeah. It's called egg dogs. You probably heard them before. It's basically a sandwich that is a cheese omelet, a hot dog, and an egg. Usually I use about 1 egg ratio. I'm going to make 4, and I'm just going to save these for later. I'm not going to eat them right now, but I'll show you what the completed item is like on Facebook page, which I will link in the description below. So go for there for pictures. It'll have, this one will have peanut butter and don't knock it till you try it, by the way. It is better, but make sure you put it on the side you put the egg on. I'll show you the construction when it's complete in this video, and you'll see what I mean, okay? All right, let's go. All right, so let me just get this a little closer here. Got our pan. We're going to want to get some grease. Always gotta use grease for eggs because they are a little stingy. I'm gonna go get a thing of cheese. I forgot some cheese. Be right back. My apologies. Now you only need a half a slice of cheese per egg. You don't need that much cheese. Don't use a lot of cheese on these things because it'll ooze out and it won't be pretty. It'll be pretty. It's not completely okay because you want it to look nice. So, gonna get these eggs. Ha. When you crack eggs out of these things and they're low on eggs, like this one, because I made egg dogs last week too, but I didn't film it. Always make sure you take eggs from sides where they can balance out. Otherwise, it'll smash all over and you'll have a really giant mess on your hands. So do that. Hope everyone's having a good Christmas. I am not good around the holidays. Make sure you do a pre-clean because eggs are messy. So do that. And then get a fork. And this is eggs in the pan. I usually make scrambled eggs in the pan because it's easier and it's less dishes. Alright, and yes, I haven't heated that up yet for good reason. So, to spice up your eggs a little bit, you're going to want Italian seasonings. And by the way, the cost of this meal is very cheap. Eggs are like maybe $3 I'm overestimating that. Hot dogs, if you get the cheap ones, are like $2, maybe 4 at the most. Bread is like $2 or $3. So you're looking at about maybe everything's $3, then $9, $10, and you got a meal for pretty much your entire family, however big that is, because you can make these for everybody. The peanut butter is maybe like a couple of dollars, so guesstimate $11, $15. You got a meal for the whole family. Throw in $1 for an onion, and you're good to go. And that's if you like onions. You can also add jalapenos. So this can be a really cheap meal if you want to, but it's not very healthy. So just keep that in mind. It's not healthy. So don't eat these every day like Jason does. Otherwise, you'll get a double chin. You'll get fat, and it's not pretty when you look like this. I'm just kidding. I'm not funny. All right, a little bit of onion powder in my eggs because I like that. All right. Slosh it around. All right. Heat that up. This will take the longest part. While this is getting done, get out our cheese. Ta-da! Break it in halves, like that. Ta-da! Sorry, angles for cameras are difficult. On the side. We already pre-made the hot dogs while we did this, so it's a little difficult to guesstimate the hot dogs, but these should be fine. I just sauteed these hot dogs. You don't have to do much with them. You just saute them in the brown in the pan. Make sure that chars on them, and you're fine. I'm gonna nuke these for about 2 minutes. Just get the fat off them. Because when you get them the day after, there's always a little bit of fat on them from the grease of their hot dogs, and not the healthiest thing. But nobody eats hot dogs for their health. Come on. We all know what we're getting into when we eat hot dogs. Don't lie, vegans. I'll watch my show and complain about vegans. Just teasing. I'm not funny, don't mind me. Where did my... There it is. Couldn't find my spatula. Alright. I'm not very good at flipping omelets, so... Yes, I can make steak casseroles and shit, but I have trouble with eggs, okay? I'm a weird person. Leave me alone. You're gonna want to chop this up with your pan while it's cooking into 4 different slots so that you get enough of everything on everything. I didn't do this right. I kind of screwed up a little bit, so not everything's going to be even proportioned, but it'll still be good. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not funny. I'm in a sarcastic mood today because I'm trying to hide holiday blues. I'm not a big holiday person. Sorry this isn't more interesting or more entertaining. Alright. Yeah, so these kick in. So that. Okay. Alright. Aha! The hot dog noise. Mwahahaha! I'm just teasing. I am not funny. Okay. We're gonna grab, turn that off, we're pretty much done. You just gotta let them sit. Just let them sit. Grab a knife, the cheese is sticking. Ow. Stabbed myself by accident. No one saw that, I hope. Don't stab yourself, people. Even if you're really depressed, call somebody. I'm not funny. That's not a good joke. I shouldn't make those jokes. No, do call someone if you're depressed, by the way. Do call someone. Because people care about you. I don't know who you are, but someone cares about you. Alright. So, we got hot dogs here. I'm going to show this, hopefully. Okay. Let's show. So, only got one hand here. So we're just going to slice these in half. Slice these in half. And then what you're going to want to do is you slice this in half. Like, come on. It's being stubborn. Give me a minute. I'll show you what I mean. My apologies. All right, these aren't perfect, but that's what I mean. All right. That's what I mean. You want to cut them in half so they're more effective. After that, now this is the interesting part. Get the bread. You're going to want to toast some bread. And I should have toasted this earlier, and I apologize. I didn't think of this. I kind of just threw this crap together, so keep that in mind, please. We'll show one egg dog construction because that's what we'll do. While those are toasting, we're going to get our spatula. Rinse it off a little bit. Fine. Get this egg. These will stick to the pan if I don't do this. So when your eggs are done, always let them sit in the pan and then scrape them off like that. It just works better, I think. And this is what you want when you use 4 eggs. You want each egg individualized. This is not a very good construction, but there you go. I hope everyone can see that. I can't tell. All right. So, or maybe I can angle this. That's what you want right there. It's a cheese omelet. It's usually fairly simple. How you tell the cheese omelet is done is you just wait for the bubbles. Little bubbles. If they're more consistent, that's how you can tell. These are already pre-sauteed onions, so you don't have to do anything with them. What I usually do when I make this to save time and grease is I usually, when I make the hot dogs, the leftover fat and grease from the hot dogs, I will, after I clear the hot dogs, I just saute the onions, roll them in that, and then cook them. They will brown faster and they'll cook faster. So just do it like that. Make sure everything looks caramelized like that. And that's about it. While the heat's on, by the way, don't do it when the heat's off, because that's not a good thing. That's not cooking, that's just browning grease on things. Alrighty, this is taking longer. Here we go. Okay. So, we're going to show the construction of the sandwich now. The sandwich. So, and you don't have to have peanut butter on this. I put peanut butter on things for a little bit of extra protein. But this is kind of a breakfast-ish meal, so peanut butter toast was a thing I grew up with. I don't know if anyone you did, but I grew up with it. So, what I want to do is, you got your bread here. You take a knife. That's a really bad reference. If you know that reference, you're as old as I am, or you're as well world as I am. You take your knife, peanut butter. All right, slather that on like that, and you take one side, like so. Peanut butter will hold it in place. You take your ketchup. Put that on one side like that. Take a half a slice of hot dog, throw it on there, and then you get a spoon and you dig out some onions and you put them on the hot dog like that. And then you smush them together like they're in a honeymoon. And voila, you have your egg dog. Easy breezy and very not healthy. Will be the end of this video. I want everyone to be safe. I will post pictures of a white bread version. That's what I have on. Those are double layered hot. By the way, those are double layered. This is only one layer because I'm trying to save hot dogs and not eat as much of the fat and crap. Although that is more bread, and so it's not gonna be healthy anyway. You slice it, Jason. Come on. We all know what this is. It's not health food. You don't come here for health food. You come here for cheap food. It's a bad joke. Feel free, by the way, to add in other things into your omelet. Jalapenos, green chili peppers, tomatoes. If you want to try to health it up a little bit, maybe a little bit of lettuce. I haven't tried lettuce on this thing yet. That would actually sound really good. Spinach, if you want to put the spinach on the bread, and then you can construct kind of like a BLT with just the layers. So, but those are good ideas too. So feel free to mix and match. I always say create your ideas. Don't do everything exactly as you see in the cookbook. Make it your own. That's how you become a good chef. I'm not a chef. I just put things in ovens and hope for the best. Anyway, I want everyone to be safe these holidays. It's a hard time. It's almost over. Unfortunately, I don't think the bad times will end because the year changes. However, let's hope for the best of the new year. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. Care about you all. If you are feeling depressed this season, call someone. You have people that care about you. You have people that want you to be okay. If you are going through abuse this year or at all and it is emotional, I have a support group. I will also link that in the description below, or you can find me on Facebook. And you can just type in my name, Jason Lolis. It should put it up. But I'll link in my support group and that in the description below. If you are being abused emotionally, join it. I try to do daily quotes and daily encouragements to kind of get you to talk. I don't ask you about anything that you don't want to talk about it. That's your business. If you don't want to, I encourage it. But if you don't want to, I understand. I'm always here for people in my support group. I'm always there. And I will always give time for you, especially. Okay, so anyway, I will link those two things. I will link the channel in the description below as well as the support group for those of you that need it or want it for references. I will have, please send me requests of other meals you want to do. I can do a turkey. I can do anything. This will be the last video for the year. So any requests you have in 2021, I can figure it out. I'm a smart guy. I can figure out almost anything. I might even show you guys how to make a steak one of these days if enough people request it. So, because my steaks are golden and they are awesome and they are well done. And they are juicy, even well done, because I marinate my crap and I spot rub it. So, and I'll show you everything. So, Again, be safe, be happy, be healthy. We'll get through this. Take it one day at a time, everyone. I care about you. Be safe.